10 or 20 minutes to give people a taste of what we do in the classes. We are a small school, specialist OET school, and I was told it's better if we can do this. Okay. So, guys, you might see something on your screen to say you are live. Don't worry, everything is normal, and it's only going to be 10, 15 minutes. Okay, so present perfect. What is present perfect? Let's start with, who can tell me about this? Yalda, could you tell us about present perfect? What is it?
Hi, good morning. Uh, Present perfect, it's the complete time.
Ah, okay, so it's complete time.
Yeah, it started in the past, continues up to now.
So complete. So is it complete or is it not complete then? Because complete sounds like finished to me. No?
No, not completed. It's still going on.
Past and continues to now. Okay. This is it's the answer to this is yes and no, actually, Yalda. It's not exactly correct, this. Not exactly. Um, does anyone know what is slightly
Yes.
I don't want to say wrong, but this it's not fully correct either.
Can I answer?
Yes, Ertan. What is present perfect?
Start past, but finish now, but effect still continue.
Okay, so Yalda, do you see that there might be two meanings here? One can
Yeah,
be
yeah,
starting
the
past, one could
effect
be.
is still okay.
Okay, Ertan, tell me that again. Finished in past, finished action.
Finished action, but the action effect still continue.
So finished action where the effects continue. Another way to say this is like this, Ertan. You can say finished action with consequences, right? In present moment. Okay. These are both correct. Is there anything else? I think we can get rid of this. Is there anything other way to say what is present perfect? Ezgi, want to try? Svetlana?
Hello, Ellen.
Hello.
We can say if you have a life experience but no specific time, we can use present perfect tense.
So it's often used, I'll put this here, for life experiences. This is true. Can you give me an example?
I have worked for 5 years at the cardio surgery.
Right. And she's talking about her life experience here, guys. Definitely true. Okay. These two meanings, I think the problem with this one is is this useful for OET? Life experiences, guys. Is it useful for OET?
Not at all.
Not really, although it's correct. Maybe you can talk in the speaking test, maybe, but I'm gonna take it away because it's not really helping so much in OET. It's more these ones that we will use in OET. However, there's actually one more. Does anyone know the other one?
It can be yep, it can be start in the past and it's still important now, or it have the result in the present.
Consequences in the present we have. Okay,
Okay.
we can have continues until now as well.
Okay.
But what if I say, Neri, he has visited the clinic 6 times this year? Or if I say, Mrs. Jones has fallen down 3 times this morning. Is it finished or is it continuing until now?
Yeah, it's continue. It can we never know it gonna be happen again in the future, in the present.
Well, yes, it might happen in the future, but think about this, guys. She has fallen down 6 times this year. Okay. Is it a finished action?
This year
Yes.
is
Yeah.
yes.
Because this one's unfinished, right? Unfinished continues to now. Falling down are they falling down now? Sorry about the noise, guys. I'll just quit this.
It's finished. Finished.
Yeah. But do you see, Murad, that in a way it's not finished as well? You know what I mean?
It could happen again.
Yeah, guys, it's like a repeated action, right? That may, until the present, may continue. Let's say it like this. So this is really easy. These are the three key meanings I think we need to use in OET. Okay. Sometimes it's going to be unfinished and continuing until now. Sometimes finished with consequences in the present. Sometimes a repeated action. Let's take an example though, because maybe we should have an example. Tabassum, Tayyab, can you just give me an example sentence?
I have seen my sister 2 hours ago.
This is good, but can you give me like an OET sentence? Let's try that.
Okay.
So, Mrs. Jones is the patient. How
Yeah,
something like this.
Mr. Jones has visited our clinic.
Okay, our clinic. This is a good one. Okay. This is what we'll call, guys, the positive, right? It's a positive sentence. How do we make a negative? I know it's easy, but Murad, how do we make the negative of this? The negative of she has visited the clinic.
She hasn't visited.
So, guys, if we say the negative, it will be Mrs. Jones hasn't visited. Is this correct, everyone?
Not correct.
writing-
Has not.
Well, we can't say it's wrong, Murad, but you're not going to. This is a writing class. So, will you do this in the writing, Murad, or not?
Has not.
Yeah. So, guys, you're going to lose. You will lose marks in the OET writing test if you're writing hasn't or can't or won't. What are these called, everyone?
Contraction.
Yeah, contractions. Okay, so contractions are bad in the writing test. Murad, what about the speaking? Can I use
Yes, we can. I think we can.
Actually, it's a good thing in the speaking because it sounds more natural. Okay, but guys, don't, can't, won't. Does anyone know any more? Don't, can't, won't,
Haven't.
haven't, shouldn't. It's an easy way, a very easy way to just lose some marks, some score. Okay, so no contractions. I'm always reminding people. What's the question? Neri, can you make a question from this sentence? Mr. Jones, what's the question?
So, has Mr. Jones visited our clinic?
Is that right, guys? Has Mr. Jones visited our clinic? Is this correct, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct, yes.
So question should be easy at this level. We move the auxiliary verb to the front, right? That's
Yes.
how we make questions, closed questions in English. Okay, so we have the positive, we have the negative, and we have a question mark. I'm going to assume that everyone knows how to make present perfect sentences. Does anyone have any questions about how to make them? Say hello if you...
No.
Yes, sir.
Like, do you need me to explain auxiliary verb, participle? Does anyone want me to explain like that?
Yes, please.
Yes? Okay, so Taya. Guys, it's really simple, isn't it? So subject in the positive, everyone, what do we have next in the positive? Subject plus
Plus
Verb.
it's always the
Auxiliary verb.
the auxiliary verb. And in the present tense, it'll be have or has, always.
have or has.
Neri, why do we say has? Why do we say have?
Have we have like what is it called? I
have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have, and she has. Sorry,
Okay.
I forgot that word.
No, it's good, guys. Any, I, we, you have. But
Yes.
he, she, it
It has.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
This is just a stupid thing in English. Many languages have these things where you don't really need it. There's no purpose, but we native speakers will do this in the present tense. It's called third person singular. Okay. What is visited, guys? Visited.
Past
Past
participle.
The
participle.
three, or sometimes people call this the past participle. Okay, if you prefer, you can call past participle PP, past participle. Verb 3, eat, ate, and
Eaten.
eaten. Okay, this is the past participle. Okay, so it's the same word, isn't it? If we want to do a negative, we just add in, it's exactly the same, right?
Has not. Yeah.
Where does the not go? Just to remind everyone, where does not go?
After auxiliary verb.
After auxiliary.
One has.
After
Guys,
verb.
yeah, the not is in between the auxiliary
Auxiliary and passive
And verb.
right? So these are simple things, but it's easy to forget them, right? And even native speakers will make mistakes sometimes with these things. And what about question, Suleiman, Ruksa, Nasir?
Auxiliary verb
Auxiliary what
plus
is that?
subject
We'll
plus
start with the
verb
auxiliary,
three.
right? Start with that, and then we have what?
Have
Verb
or has.
subject.
The
Subject
subject.
plus verb three.
So I hope everyone can see this. These are the structures that we should know already. We're going to practice this today, but you guys should really just know this already. Okay. Now, one problem with OET, I've been teaching OET a long time. One problem with OET is that we have to also think about the passive form. So can you guys put your hands up if you know the passive form of this? The passive form. Put your hands up. Don't shout. The passive form. Excellent, Murad, today. Let's try Ruksa, though. Ruksa, what's the passive form?
In the passive, we bring the object to the subject of the sentence, like the clinic visited by Mr. Jones, or we can say the clinic has visited by Mr. Jones.
Now, exactly, but we're studying present perfect today, guys. Present perfect. So try
As
again.
visited.
Has been.
Been.
Has
Okay.
been visited.
Yeah, has been visited.
Now, guys, you will need this today. So write this down in case you forgot any of this. It's a high level class, but look, the clinic has been visited. What's next?
Visited
By
by
subject.
Mr. John.
Now, Murad, Neri, in OET, are we going to say by Mr. Jones?
No, we don't need it.
We don't normally say, if we're using the passive, we're not going to use the subject. We're just going to focus on, what is the clinic, guys?
It is the object.
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 Again, in OET, if you use the passive voice, usually you're going to have object plus has or have plus been plus V3.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to practice writing these today. We'll talk more about what they mean as well. But does anyone have any questions at this stage? Would anyone like to ask me anything? This is just the review stage, I guess. Ask.
Sorry, teacher. Why we use the been?
Why? Well, it's
why
okay. Go on.
why we use been here? Like the clinic has been visited.
Yeah, because it's the passive form of present perfect. Okay. Maybe you are expecting, Ruksa, maybe you are thinking like this. The clinic was visited.
The clinic has visited. I thought it's correct.
Has.
Yeah, the clinic has visited.
No, this would, if we use the has, we're in the active voice and we have to start with Mr. Jones.
Has been.
Yeah.
He is doing the action. Passive is when we start with the object. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm not teaching.
Yeah,
so
I know.
Yeah.
The object.
Okay. Well, it's just memorize then. Memorize that if you want present perfect and you also want the passive, then
We have to
you
use
have to
been.
take the object and then you have to say has been. Yeah. You have to just remember, oh yeah, I need one extra word. Okay. This is important in OET because we use the passive a lot. Why do we use the passive? Neri, Fatima, why do we use the passive?
We use the passive to be formal.
It's more formal. Let's go. I'll be very specific though. In OET, guys, it's more formal.
Action of medical professional.
Yeah, in OET, it's more, guys, actions of medical professionals should always be in the passive, almost always in the passive. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes.
So is this correct? The clinic has been visited by Mr. Jones. Is that the medical professional?
No.
No, right? It should be, you only use the passive when it's the doctor. Okay, that's the only time you use the passive. Well, it's more complicated than that, but for today, we can say medical professional actions. We will use the passive voice today. Natalia, do you want to ask a quick question here?
Yes, I just want to ask, can we use words like for past, simple past? Mr. John has been discharged from hospital 2 days ago. 2 days ago, it is for past simple. Can we use for this
We
present?
cannot use a go. I'm going to get into this now. We cannot use a go. No. Okay. So I'm going to make a little diagram to show you something, and then we're going to start to write sentences. Okay. Let's really understand this now. Okay. Let's take these and let's make a diagram, and we will talk about ago, for, since, like that. Okay. So let's start with this one. Unfinished continues to now. Present perfect. Unfinished continues to now. Murad, can you give me an example of present perfect where it is unfinished action? It's my challenge for you. Can you just make a sentence with unfinished actions? It should be easy, really. Okay. Murad, you always use for or since. If you use for or since, it will always be unfinished. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes.
So now it should be easy. Go on.
Since December, Mr. Smith has been
treated.
Yeah, by with antibiotics.
Okay. Now you can say, guys, since December, like this. This is actually correct. Or we can say, I guess it's more usual to say like this, but it doesn't matter, Murad. You can start with since. It sounds good, actually. It sounds quite good. But here we have, guys, the continues until now meaning of present perfect. Guys, it's unfinished. Is this clear to all of you? Does it make sense, this meaning?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Actually, wait a second. This is an interesting example, actually. 1 second. Let me just change this. We'll come back to this later. Let's talk about this later. For now, it's okay. What if I say Mr. Smith, guys, can I say Mr. Smith has been treated for?
Yeah.
Is it the same? Can it be the same meaning?
Yeah.
Okay, so we could say for what?
For last 3 weeks.
We could say 3 weeks, anything, right? 3 years, 2 years, 5 days. Okay, so what's the difference between since and for? Because lots of mistakes happen here. Okay, Tabassum, what's the difference between since?
If we use for, so it means that the action has finished and it's not continue anymore. But if we use
Wait a second. Look, I am putting it in the unfinished. So it's the opposite of what you say.
Yeah, but in this example, Mr. Smith has been treated for 3 weeks. So 3 weeks has finished.
It's 3 weeks until now.
Until now.
Okay. Now, in a way, this is why I put the star here. It's a little bit difficult. We'll talk about this later. If you're confused, we'll talk about this later when we come to number 3. You will see. Okay. But guys, just for now, understand that it's very simple. If I use for or since
a specific time,
it's unfinished. It's not finished. Okay?
So what difference?
Exactly. What is the difference? For in present perfect means
duration.
Duration until now.
Now.
Okay. So as soon as you say for, you are telling native speaker, hey, this is the duration until this point now. Okay. Usually, like 99% of the time. Since
Start
what does it
specific
mean?
point of starting point or specific point.
Starting point until
Now.
starting point until now. Okay, guys. Now, can I say ago?
No.
No.
Why not? Does anyone know
No.
why?
Past
Past.
tense.
Past simple.
The reason you can't say ago is because ago means finished. It's not until now. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. Actually, wait a second. I don't know why you can't say ago, but you 100% you cannot say ago. Also, can I say yesterday?
No.
So no
No.
ago, no
Specific time.
yesterday, no last week. What else can I not say?
But we can say from yesterday. Can we?
I can say from yesterday he has eaten a sandwich. Ugh.
Very bad.
From I think no. Well, look, guys, we do not say specific past times, okay? Specific past time language. You can only use for and since. There's a few, there are some other ones, but just think, look, if you do not want to make a mistake, just remember this. This will really help you. If I'm using for or since with present perfect, it's good. But it means continues until now. You do not say never, ago, yesterday, last week, last year, on Tuesday, like this. We cannot say these. Okay?
How about yet, Alan?
Yet you can use this. You can, yes. I have not eaten yet.
But in negative,
But
mainly.
is it specific past time yet?
No, it's not
No,
about
right?
time.
What we're saying, guys, is you can't say like, on Tuesday at 9 a.m., I have eaten a sandwich. Native speakers can really, we can hear this. It's wrong. Okay? So if you follow this simple rule, for and since, good, but all of these very bad, you will not make mistakes. Okay? Now, let's move to the finished meaning. There's a finished and unfinished meaning. Okay? The finished meaning, we already said the finished meaning is finished with consequences in the present. So Neri, could you give me an example of finished but with consequences in the present moment?
Mr. Jones has done blood test.
Ooh, Mr. Jones has done a blood, has had maybe. Mr. Jones
Have had.
Well, let's do has done. Let's say
Yeah.
his exercises, okay?
Yep, has done his exercise.
Everyone, is this right? Is this finished? Mr. Jones has done his exercises.
Done the
Yeah.
Is it
Yes,
continuing
finished
until is it
action.
continuing until now?
No.
No. No, right? So this is like in a way, this is the deepest use, the I don't want to say, this is one of the most common uses, okay, which is actually a finished action with consequences in the present. We need to understand this though. What do we mean by consequences? Alessia, do you have a question?
Yes, I have a question because I've heard a lot of from natives when they say, I've been waiting for you for ages, for instance, and it means that they have already waited and they're just angry, like.
Well, we're talking here, I have been waiting. Is that present perfect?
Present continuous.
Continuous. Perfect continuous.
Yeah, really.
We're gonna do this in this week. We'll talk about it. It's not the same. Very often, Alessia, very often they're like this one, right? That continues until now, and this one, they're the same. But not this one. This one is never the same as this. Okay, guys, this is present perfect what?
perfect
Continuous.
Okay.
Continuous.
So you just need to be careful not to confuse them. We'll talk about it maybe Wednesday or Tuesday, something like this. Okay. All right. So does everyone get this point though? Does this make sense? Finished action with consequences in the present.
Yes.
Think
It's
about it like this. Is present perfect a past tense or a present tense?
Present tense.
Present tense.
That's perfect.
And people don't realize very often it is a present tense. Okay. There's some ideas of the past, but we are talking about now. Does that make sense?
Yes.
In fact, if we can just say we are talking about now. Let me give you an example. This is a very common mistake by doctors. Doctors will, or nurses as well, other professions, they will say, she is prescribed medication. What's wrong with that?
Is wrong here. She prescribed
It's not passive, it's active.
Do you see what they're trying to say though? Do you see what is the
direct
person
and
trying
indirect
to say?
object, I think.
Zuhal, you're here today. No, but think about this, Zuhal. What is this person trying to say? They're trying to say that there was a finished action, right? The prescription in the
Yeah.
past, but there's consequences in the present. What are the consequences?
The result of the result
Yeah,
receiving from the medication.
she has the prescription now, and she will take the medication now and in the future, right? So
Yeah.
this is a common mistake because look, common mistake. You want to say that a past action has consequences in the present moment. You see what I mean? But it's wrong. So instead, in English, we say she has
been
prescribed, right? Because what we're saying is that this action is finished, but there is a consequence. She has the medication. She has it now, right? So it's a good thing, a bit like that. Okay. All right. Last one. Last one will be the repeated action. Repeated action that may continue. Can anyone give me an example of a repeated action that may continue? Eski, 1 second, Eski. Can you give me an example?
Sorry, Alan, can I say
Yes.
something? This common mistake by, for instance, diabetic medicine. Diabetic medicine should be prescribed every time. When finished, every time prescribed. This looks like correct.
Maybe you're
And
talking.
not
Are you
finished.
talking about? Well, are you talking about an ongoing action? Sounds like
Yes.
you're talking about ongoing, right? And that is
Yes.
number three for me, guys. In OET, there's this third meaning in OET that you guys need to remember. I think that's what he's saying. That sometimes the action is finished, but it's not finished. Does that make sense?
No.
Reality is complicated. It's not always so simple as finished, unfinished, right? It's not always simple like that. Reality, sometimes you get repeated finished actions. You see what I mean? Let me give you an example. Look. She has been smoking cigarettes for 10 years. Is she smoking now? Did she never stop smoking for 10 years? She is smoking and never stopped for 10 years. It doesn't make sense. It's repeated finished actions. You see what I mean? She has been studying. Oh, I'm making this mistake, aren't I? Let me give you another example. She has fallen 3 times this morning. Okay, try to understand this. Natalia, is she falling now?
No.
No.
Right, so it's not unfinished, isn't it? It's not until now.
Yes.
But so it's finished. Is it finished? Well, we feel that it's going to continue. It's almost continuing. See what I mean? If I'm doing past actions very often in the past, it starts to be like an unfinished action, almost. So guys, we can think of these as repeated finished actions that might continue. Does that make sense? As in go up to now and beyond. She has fallen 3 times this morning, like this. Can anyone think of another example of something repeated in the past and might continue in OET?
Heart attack.
She has had 3 heart attacks this year, right? So what are we worrying about, guys?
4th heart attack.
They're gonna have another heart attack.
So it's like finished action, but also it's continuing to the present as well. You know what I mean?
Finish.
Yeah.
It's like it's finished, but it's a routine. It's repeated, maybe repeated. Alessia, do you want to add to this?
Yes, I want to ask you why I cannot say she had a fall for 3 times this morning. I think it's the same, no, isn't it?
She had a fall, like past simple.
Yes. Why I cannot use this one? Does it has not the same meaning?
Well, she had a fall 3 times. Well, you mean like it sounds
Had a
very
fall for
strange.
yeah, she had a fall for 3 times this morning. Is
well,
it? I just want to ask you
yeah.
if it bears the same meaning or not. Or it doesn't.
It's the same meaning, and if you say that, Alessia, you can relax. That will be perfectly understandable to me as a native, okay? But this is a C1 class, so at this level, Alessia, you want to find the most natural way, right? Past simple, let me put this here. Guys, often past simple can also be used. Did you know this? And in USA, they do this more than other countries. Does that make sense? So very often in USA, they might say, Mr. Smith was treated since December. They might just say it was treated for 10 days or something like this. So don't worry if you think, oh, can this be past simple? Sometimes, yeah, that's fine. It's not a problem. Okay. Murad, do you have a question?
No question. I just want to say how I understand that. If we say she had a fall 3 times this morning, it doesn't emphasize.
It might continue.
Yes.
Yeah. So Alessia, sorry, he's doing my job for me. Alessia, as well, you're not really saying that. You're just describing the past in this one. But remember, present perfect is a present tense. So what you're saying is in the present moment, there is this problem that it might continue. You know what I mean? There's kind of a consequence almost in the present moment. Like, we're worried it's going to happen again. Whereas this just sounds like only describing past. Okay, very, very good point. Thank you. Okay, last point. Murad, or everyone.
Yeah.
You said was treated since December. Guys, is this a repeated action being treated, or is it an unfinished action?
Unfinished
It's
action.
unfinished.
Depends. Maybe what if he goes for treatment only once a week? What if he has treatment only once a week?
Repeat it.
It would be here, right? You would be like, he was treated. What I'm trying to say to you guys is don't worry about this. You can have both of these. It's fine. But you need to think, is it actually unfinished? Can anyone give me a better example of an unfinished continues until now action? Can anyone, something that never was finished? Well, really unfinished, not repeated, but actually unfinished. Anyone?
Mr. Smith has been using the crutches.
There we go, using the crutches. Maybe that's better because we presume almost all the time he's using them, right? For 2 weeks. But yeah, that's a better example. Does everyone see my point? Here, we can say he always used them, right, in that period. It's not a repeated action. It's something that is ongoing until now. He always uses them because he has no other possibility. Maybe he's sleeping or something, but it's fine with this. Okay, now we're going to review this tomorrow and we'll bring in something else, something new tomorrow. But what I want to do today, as usual, is take this and try to create some sentences. Is everyone ready to write some sentences?
Excuse me,
Yes, go on, Neri.
because I think Mr. Smith has been using, is it perfect continue?
Yeah, exactly. I often forget about this, right? So we could say, thank you, guys, has used, okay, crutches. It's the same meaning. We'll talk about this tomorrow, Alessia, seeing as we had you and now Neri. Tomorrow we can do present perfect continuous, and you will see it's this. This is the meaning.
And one more thing here. She has been prescribed. Is it we call what is it called? Like passive? Is it passive verb?
Yeah,
Present
guys.
perfect passive verb
Is this passive, guys?
has been prescribed. He sees.
Yes.
Yes, it's
Yes.
passive.
So, Neri, sometimes a person can be the object, as you know, right? Sometimes this is the object, it's the patient. It can be
Yeah.
confusing because obviously, usually she is subject, right? It's not the object. It's the indirect object. Exactly. We can say indirect object. And I hate all of these things, these indirect object things. But anyway, it is what it is. Okay, let's write some sentences, guys, and then we'll finish tomorrow. We'll continue tomorrow. I'm going to take a copy of this and I'm going to show you, as usual, some case notes. Is everyone ready to see some case notes?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, first thing, I just want everyone to read this. Miss Daniels. And these case notes allow us many, many possibilities for present perfect. Malike, could you say hello? Lala, could you say hello?
Yeah.
Which one of these can I use for present perfect here? There's more than one.
I think first one, and then also symptoms as well.
Definitely the first one is easy, right? Symptoms. What would you do with symptoms? What could you say?
Well, I would say Miss Daniels has been
experiencing
symptoms like fatigue and joint pain.
Okay. Now, this is the mistake. I'm making this mistake as well, guys. Is this present perfect?
No.
No, it's present perfect.
It's the perfect continuous.
Continuous.
Okay. But it doesn't matter. It's basically the
Experienced,
same. Yeah. We'll talk about it this one. Definitely talk about this one tomorrow. Okay. But look, could I say has experienced?
Yes.
Yes.
With fatigue for 6 months or whatever like this. So it's this. Which meaning is this now? If I say for, is it finished?
It's duration.
This one, right? It's the unfinished until now meaning, right? It's not stopping. It continues until now for 2 weeks. Okay. So this is just an example from her. But guys, I want you all to go to the chat. And now you write in Zoom any sentence that you want. You can choose anything. Use your imagination. Okay. Write me some sentences in the chat, but think about, okay, what am I doing here? Right? Is this an unfinished action? Is it a finished action with consequences? Is it an ongoing repeated action? When you're writing, think about that as well. Okay. Please write now in the chat box, everyone. I'm going to read your sentences and I'm looking for mistakes. Okay. All right. So Dasha, she has been admitted to hospital. This is not in the case notes. Alessia. Yeah, there we go. So try another one, Alessia. There's no errors there. Suleiman. Has had. Correct. Well, don't say just. No.
But we can use and finished just, like they have just arrived.
Yes, you can say they have just arrived, and that's a finished action with consequences very quickly in the present. Yes, correct. Yalda, he has visited the clinic 4 times this month. There we go. And try another one, Yalda. You could do dietary changes. Actually, I think all of these you can. There is a way to do it. Neri, Mrs. Daniels. Yeah, for a month. Yeah. Now, Neri, which one is that? Is it unfinished action or is it ongoing action?
That one is duration until now.
Agreed. But is it the green one or the purple one? Because both of those can go to now. Maybe I should make it clearer.
I think it's the green one.
I think it has to be. It doesn't really matter, Neri, but look, it's probably repeated actions, no?
Yes.
And guys, maybe let me make this clear. The repeated actions until now as well. But it's until now plus may continue.
Yep, we never know.
So, but it doesn't matter because both of them are correct. So just so you can understand, it might help your reading as well. This simple point. Okay, Zuhal, Mr. Daniel has tried her dietary change multiple times. Tried, but has not noticed. Very nice, Zuhal. You can say though, Zuhal, she has tried to change her diet. Sounds better. Tried
Okay,
to
sir,
change
thank you.
Or you could say has tried her dietary changes. Has tried her dietary changes. So both of those are correct. Pablo, I didn't see you there. So Mr. Jones has completed a 7-day course of amoxicillin. Has completed. Yeah. Now this one, Pablo, of course it's here, right? It's the blue one. It's finished. But it's the consequences in the present moment. Like maybe she doesn't have amoxicillin now and we need to get more. Yeah. Lala has not found an infection in her tests. Yeah, but Lala, can you say hello?
Yeah.
This is correct, but I think Mrs. Daniels is the patient, so you need to use the passive voice.
Oh, okay.
So an infection in her tests has not been found, like that. Try again. Start, but use the object. And then you need to say has not been found. Sorry, has not been found. Hussein, Mr. Daniels has visited. Very good, Hussein. Try another one. Susanda. Yes, correct. Try another one. Ruksa. Has been tried, died. Has tried. Ruksa. Do you want to use the passive here or?
Yes, I have used the passive.
So you need to say dietary changes have been tried. Yeah. Dietary changes have been tried.
Yes. Dietary has been tried. Dietary change.
Because you start with the object and you're starting with the subject. But okay, Mrs. Daniels has visited our clinic 4 times a month. She has experienced fatigue and joint pain since 2 months. For 2 months, but okay. 4 is the duration. Since is the start point. Yeah. So write it again so you remember. 4 is, you need to say for 2 months. For 2 months. Okay. She's trying to do it, but she has not had any improvement. Everything else is fine. Ezgi has visited our clinic 4 times at this month. Ezgi, you need to say this month. Just this month. 4 times this month.
Okay.
He's experienced with, no, he has experienced fatigue. No with. No with. Despite trying dietary changes, his symptoms no improvement. His symptoms, Ezgi, have showed no improvement. So present perfect. Test has been confirmed, no infection. Good, correct. Zakir. Okay, let's stop here. No, one more minute. Just one more minute, guys. Keep writing. I'll try and review as many as I can. Zakir, you're using the continuous in the first one. That's okay, though. There's no present perfect, Zakir. You're using present perfect continuous. Try again. Tabassum has visited this month, but no infection. Good. Yelda. Good. Ruksa. Good. This is very useful. I can see all of your writing. Okay, very nice. Zuhal. Joint pain since last year. Don't say ah. No ah. Suha. Jones has experienced fatigue, joint pain, and she tried dietary changes, but no improvement. I would say but had no improvement. Okay. Because you need a. Are you speaking now or?
Yeah.
Okay. So does that make sense?
Yes.
Because after but you need this. It's like another clause, basically. She had no improvement.
Subject and verb. Okay.
Right. That's what it should be, but natives will often drop the she because it's the same person from before, right? So it should be like this after but.
Thank you.
Svetlana, Miss Daniels has experienced joint pain since this month. No, it's funny that everyone always makes this mistake. Svetlana, since the start of this month. Svetlana, since the start. Fareed. No, you're using the continuous, Fareed, not present perfect. Yeah, then you use passive later. Okay. Natalia. Okay, I'm going to stop here. Very nice, very nice. Everyone stop writing. Really nice. Okay. Now, most sentences really, really good, but there are some small errors. I'm going to focus on 3, and then tomorrow we can continue. Neri, can you give me your sentence? It's not a mistake, actually. It's just interesting. Can you give me your sentence?
Miss Daniels has visited clinic.
Has visit? Wait a second. Has visit?
Have visited.
Okay.
Have visited clinic 4 times. 4 times a month.
Our clinic.
A month is not. We cannot say a month because this is more like routine actions.
Okay.
This
For 1 month. For 1 month.
Well, guys, this is a few people made this mistake. I think Ezgi as well. It's just this month. Okay, not at this month or a month. It's just this month. What do I need here, guys? Everyone.
The clinic.
Our
or the. Okay.
Our clinic.
Okay, everyone. Is this a repeated? Is this here or here? Purple or green?
Purple.
It's the purple one, right? She's not still in the clinic. She did not spend 1 month walking to the clinic, right? It's repeated actions that continue until now. Sorry, I should say, guys, this is until now. Then continue, may continue, okay, into the future. Okay, does everyone see this point here? Is this clear? It's interesting to think about it. This is the meaning. All right, Ruksa, can I try your one? Give me your sentence. Guys, listen to this.
The last sentence?
Yeah, first sentence, first one you wrote.
First sentence, okay. Miss Danielle. Miss Danielle has been tried dietary changes since 2nd December, but have no improvement yet.
Dietary changes since when? 2nd of December.
2nd of December, but have no improvement yet.
Okay, put your hands up. Not Ruksa, but put your hands up if you can tell me again, what's the problem with this sentence? Put your hands up if you can explain what's the problem with this sentence. No one knows. It's so clear what the problem is. This one is here. Anyone? Murad?
Maybe had tried.
This is, I think this is better now. Had tried. Why is had been tried wrong?
Because at that time we should use trying, not tried.
Well, firstly, no, because this is right. You can say trying as well. Has been trying. Correct, Zuhal, guys. Or you can say has tried. This is also correct. Why is passive wrong, Alessia?
Because she was doing action. Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, Alessia, do you see, guys? This is the subject.
Yeah.
What agree?
What do we start with in the passive?
Object.
Right.
Object.
So what should it be? Everyone, what should it be?
Dietary change has
Exactly.
been
Suha, go on. Dietary changes
has been tried.
Has or have?
Have.
Have been tried.
Yeah, have been tried.
December.
Yeah.
Right. So we'll talk about this more. Passive can be tricky like this because obviously you have to, a person, she can be an object or a subject. Right. Okay, let's finish there for today. Thank you very much, guys. We will review this tomorrow and we'll continue. Would anyone quickly like this diagram in the chat?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Okay. Now, I'm not saying this is every single possible use of present perfect. There are other meanings, I think. But these are, I think, the most important for your exam and in your job, I think, in general. If you're going to be, well, right, if you're going to be working as a doctor, these three meanings will be the most useful for you.
Thank you.
You won't usually talk about your experiences and that sort of thing. Not usually, anyway. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Go to your next class. It's listening with Paul. Thanks, guys. Nice to have you back. Hope everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.